Hey y'all, Instinct Survivalist coming again with another 2-Tip Tuesday. This time we'll be talking about how a Shemagh and a credit card can save your life. Yay! Anyway, let's talk about those individually. So with the Shemagh, many of you know I'm a huge fan of that. We did how to carry your gear in a Shemagh, cottons and bandanas, things of that nature. A lot of different factors in which we used it. One of the things we didn't talk about is first aid. Okay, so we can actually utilize this as a sling, which is real simple. I've already tied this into or rolled this into a not tight roll, right? So just a roll, if you will. But what I can do is I can actually take and use it as a sling. Now, while that's good, we're going to adjust as need be. And the other way, or the other thing that I find very useful, and we were actually utilizing this as part of an off-grid medic evolution or practice run, if you will, offgridmedic.com. Anyway, what we did is we actually utilized this as a tourniquet. So we could actually do this as a tourniquet as well as something to hold splints in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one, spin it around, tie it around, if you will, and put it in a knot. Now, one of the things about this is if I'm doing it on myself, this is going to take a little bit more than what I'm hoping to do, if you will. And so I've got a nice little knot there that should hold fairly well. All that is just the overhand knot. Now, granted, I'm using both arms, but I'm showing it to you for a reason, right? And that's going to be too long. So, all right. It could be long if you want it to be, especially if you're using a splint. But again, for a tourniquet, we're going to do it this way. So all we're doing is just putting a knot in it, and then twisting that up until you literally cut off the blood flow or the circulation. Now I can go in and lock it in if I need to. I can also tie it off if I need to. A lot of different flexibility or functionality when in doing so. So again, you want to make sure you don't hit yourself in the face. No, I'm not editing that one out. But because of the versatility, here's the word of the day, because of the versatility, the Shemagh is a very important piece of kit. We've talked about it in many other facets, many other areas and functions. So again, add one of these to your kit. Can you do it with a bandana? Yes. Can you do it with a cravat? Yes. Can you do it with a, I forget what the thing's called, an ascot, there we go. The thing that Freddy wears in Scooby-Doo. Can you do it with an ascot? Abso-freaking-lutely. All you're looking for is basically just a long piece of cloth that you can tie into a knot and then run a stick through it and then tighten it down. Runs the same practice, same principle as what you would a cat T tourniquet as an example. Cool? Great, that's number one. Number two, credit card. Listen, y'all can try to stop this and freeze the frame and try to pull the numbers off. It's been discontinued, otherwise I wouldn't put it on here. But a credit card can offer some survival functionality other than just buying the survival functionality, if you will. And let me show you. So one of the things that we used to do as kids is we would take all kinds of things and sharpen them on the concrete. So I have my brick here, and I've already started sharpening it, but all you're doing is literally going back and forth. Now there's no point in me zooming in on this because it's pretty simple, right? All you're doing is making sure, you'll notice I'm not all the way flat, because all the way flat's not going to do anything, but you're kind of doing it at an angle. And I'm going to do it against it, with it, against it, with it, and then flip it over and do the same. Now one of the questions you may have, you can do it circular, wow. One of the things you may ask is, well, Bill, does that really work? Absolutely. So I didn't even put a good edge to this, but we're looking at trying to get a knife edge to this. I didn't put a good one to it a while ago, but was able to go in and cut plants, no problem. So if I need to cut vines, easy to do. My thing now is just trying to get it just a little bit more sharper so I can go in and cut specific things. Am I going to cut wood with this? Probably not. Am I going to cut vines? Am I going to cut plants? Yes. Cordage is an example. Yes. Well, then what do I do about a knife, Bill? A real knife, so I can cut wood. Didn't we talk about that with a piece of stone actually cutting? I think we did. Hey, if not, guess what? I'm going to be doing one on monkey napping. before long. I'm not going to tell you when, because hey, that's part of the charm, right? It's finding out when am I going to do these and what's next. So guys, I've got a bunch of other things in the hopper as far as what's coming down the pipe, as far as different videos. I have some great exciting news. This will be airing on May 1st, which is a Tuesday. And 2 weeks from then is 1 year of Two Tip Tuesday. Will he continue? Will he not? After the brainstorming session I had this past couple of weeks, yeah, we're going to continue for a bit. We may do some other things in there as well, again, including some of the cooking that we wanted to do, not just tips, because we're running into things like this. We're running into how to build things and more along the instructional lines, but it's one of those things, can we go in and increase the functionality or increase the number of Two Tip Tuesdays? Should we, shouldn't we? Hey, I don't know. You tell me. We're building the community together. We've built this up so far together. Drop a line down below. If you think you know what, Bill, you've run your course, try something else. Say so. Let me know. No hurt feelings here at all. I just need to know, you, as part of the community, what do you want to do? So let me go in and finish sharpening this up a little bit more. What? The cup? You like it? Nice and hot, and it's been sitting for about an hour. It's still warm. Those will be for sale on the site, instinctsurvivalist.com, along with some other goodies. Well, that's coming up soon. The goal is to have it by today, so you may be looking for today. If so, I'll drop a link in. If not, then just know it's coming really, really soon. Making the finishing touches on the storefront. All right, that's pretty sharp. Give you an example. This is green grass, okay? Understand. So I can do it as a kitchen tool, if you will. Not too bad. Not too bad. There you go. Ta-da! I can hold on to it. Come on, Bill, quit loosening. There we go. So it is grass. You've got different pieces and sections. There's another one. There's another one. And you can see how it is functionally working. And again, what I offered you, right? Putting an edge on this. If I spent some more hours on this, or not hours, minutes on this to get it really, really sharp, that's got a nice little blunt edge. You could certainly sharpen that up to do something a little bit more with it, and possibly cut small twigs. I don't know, never tried it. I've cut other things. I've never tried to cut down a tree with a credit card. So there it is, guys. Hey, thanks for all you do. Thanks for your comments, your likes, subscribes, comments, and everything else. And again, I said comments twice because I really, really enjoy reading the comments. Anyway, until then, use your instincts to survive. Thanks for watching. Trying to go live May 1st for this. Bye, y'all.